DICE has made big changes to 2042's mode rotation. Warzone got a brand new map, Resident Evil had a surprise DLC announcement, and much more on This Week in Gaming. DICE has made some significant changes to Battlefield 2042's All-Out Warfare playlist. The highly requested 24/7 exposure breakthrough mode has been added alongside the existing 24/7 exposure conquest option. Unfortunately, the fan favorite Exodus Conquest mode has been removed to make space. Exodus Conquest allowed players to use the base 2042 content on the remastered Portal maps, a combination that many players really enjoyed. Flashback Conquest and Infantry Conquest are live in Portal as replacements, but many players have pointed out how underpopulated Portal servers are compared to All-Out Warfare playlists. New weekly missions have also been added to 2042 Season 1 Battle Pass. They're all based around the Breakthrough mode. DICE announced the new missions on social media, calling the announcement their Weekly Radar. These are intended as new mini roadmaps outlining that week's content and game mode rotation. Activision has revealed the launch date for Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone Season 4. The Mercenaries of Fortune update is set to launch on June 22nd. It'll introduce a new island map to Warzone called Fortune's Keep. Based on the map reveal trailer, it'll feature unique areas like Smuggler's Cove and a towering keep. Each area will be littered with different rooms, ladders, ziplines, boats, and even cannons. Warzone's current map, Caldera, is also getting a significant visual overhaul. About half of the map's vegetation will be removed, vastly improving the player visibility. Caldera will receive new micro points of interest and more looting opportunities, as well as a new secret underground vault. Bethesda boss Todd Howard stated in an interview that the next Fallout game wouldn't be coming for some time. He confirmed that Fallout 5 will follow The Elder Scrolls 6, which is still in pre-production. It was announced way back in 2018, but is still considered in the design phase. According to Howard, Bethesda has other projects to work on between the mainline games, so as far as Fallout 5's ship date, it could be sometime in the 2030s. Who knows? In other Bethesda news, the new space exploration RPG Starfield will have DLC expansions and mod support. This information once again comes from Todd Howard. He stated that the devs are using Skyrim as a template. Even 10 years later, players go back to Skyrim to try out new content included in DLCs and re-releases. Howard wants Starfield to act the same. This applies to modding as well. He stated that Starfield will be a dream for its modding community. The Resident Evil franchise had several exciting announcements this week. Resident Evil Village is getting a new expansion called Shadows of Rose. It'll be based around the protagonist's daughter from the base game. Capcom stated that the new DLC is much harder than the base game. Village is also getting a third-person mode that'll make it play like a combination of the original Resident Evil games and their modern remakes. All this new content is available as part of the Golden Edition bundle that will launch on October 28. Highly realistic tactical FPS Ready or Not has been temporarily delisted from Steam without explanation. The game was removed a week after the developers added a nightclub level depicting a mass shooting event. The devs say Valve hasn't clarified why the game was removed, but they're working to resolve the situation. It's likely the game's dedication to realism has pushed the envelope too far for Valve. Ready or Not's levels and scenarios are designed to reflect real-world situations without glorifying them. Obviously, the devs are using extremely sensitive subject matter to create their game, so naturally, they're going to run into problems with their publishers. Apex Legends Mobile has dominated the mobile gaming space since it launched last month. This week, players were treated to the first seasonal update called Cold Snap. It adds a new Battle Pass and Frost Grenade, but players are more excited about adding a fan-favorite hero from the main game. Loba is now available to play, however her perks aren't the same as those on PC and console. She can be unlocked through the Battle Pass. This introduction has fans speculating what other heroes from the main game will come across to the mobile version in the future. Sony is reportedly working on a new Pro controller design for the PlayStation 5. These rumors came from leaker Tom Henderson, who claims he has seen the prototype of this new Pro controller. According to him, it'll include removable analog sticks, removable stick units beneath the analog sticks, trigger stops, rear buttons, and removable grips. The removable analog sticks would allow someone to actually replace them if they develop something like stick drift issues or just wear out. Ubisoft announced it would reveal the future of Assassin's Creed sometime in September. Fans speculate that that event would be used to reveal the rumored Assassin's Creed Infinity game, a free-to-play multi-era live service title. There's also speculation that a remaster of the original Assassin's Creed game is coming. In the new anniversary trailer of the series, particular attention was put on Assassin's Creed 1. Fans noticed minor lighting tweaks and color changes compared to the original game. It also sports a new logo. Of course, time will tell, as everything will hopefully be revealed in September. Newly released God of War merchandise has fans speculating about the game's release date. The highly anticipated sequel God of War Ragnarok was initially set to launch in 2021, but was pushed back to sometime this year. An online store has listed God of War Ragnarok merchandise with a release date of October 2022. According to developers on Twitter, the game won't be delayed again, meaning an October release date is looking more likely. District 9 and Elysium director Neil Blomkamp is set to direct a Gran Turismo movie for Sony. It's supposedly going to be re-released in August of 2023. Reports indicate that isn't the usual video game adaptation. Instead, the film will follow a teenage Gran Turismo player whose gaming skills lead them to become an actual professional race car driver. Other than that, very few additional details are known, but production at Columbia Pictures is starting soon. It'll be led by the same producers that made the recent Uncharted movie. During their Overwatch 2 livestream, Activision Blizzard confirmed that the sequel would be an always-on, constantly evolving free-to-play game. It'll drop the original's loot box model in favor of a battle pass and an in-game store. Each season will run for 9 weeks and include either a new map or a new hero every time, not to mention new weekly challenges, cosmetics, and new modes. Blizzard aims to deliver more content to players more frequently with Overwatch 2 compared to the first title. It's set to launch into early access on October 4th this year. Before we move on to our final video today, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel, and it'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming news content, and also drop us a like if you feel inclined. The release date for survival FPS Stalker 2 has recently been pushed back to 2023. This is because the development team, GSC Game World, was based in the Ukraine. The extended Xbox and Bethesda showcase this week included a short video about what the developers have been dealing with since the Russia invasion began. The video shows the bombed out offices of the developers as well as different devs in uniform. The community manager for the game also now uses a bathroom for an office. The studio is currently transitioning to a new office space in Prague. They have stated that once things are up and running, development on Stalker 2 will resume. And that wraps it up for this week in gaming. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.